Hello guys, this is Roy69501 and welcome to my Trinity Wars video event. But I guess you all know what I'm gonna do, and it is that I'm gonna display Ghost Rider and Blaze, Spirits of Vengeance. Ghost Rider and Blaze ride against the forces of Mephisto. Check out this cover. Awesome cover. Nice, huh? Oh, I'm gonna put it here. Okay. Well, I guess you're wondering why I don't have anything on this side. Well, because, my comic book Wednesday will be next week. Like I said before, you know, my couple of videos that I'm picking up my comic books twice a month, not every week. So, but I read Trinity Wars Part-4, which is Justice League America issue number 7, online. Even though that I read it online because I cannot wait a week to read it or to go to the comic book shop and read it, so I read it online. But I'm still gonna get my copy because I'm gonna once I get that one, I will reread it again. Well, what can I say about Justice League America issue number 7? Well, so far, at least on this issue, Justice League America issue 7, it was a kind of story that gets me in a bad mood. And it's because the writer, Jeff Jones, he has a style of writing that, so there are times that gets on my nerves. And what I meant that gets on my nerves is that once I finish reading that issue, I want more. Now I have to wait another, I don't know if there's gonna be another, because next week will be part 5, I believe so, of the Trinity Wars. But Jeff Jones has a way of writing that gets on my nerve in the sense because I want more. Once I finish reading one of his issues, I want more. Not just more, I want all of them. I don't want to wait. I want to have the whole stack right now in front of me. Okay, so Justice League America issue number 7, I have to say that was good. It's so good, that story. I mean, like I said, for me, I'm starting to look the way of Jeff Jones writing this comic book, specifically the Trinity Wars, reminds me a little bit of, maybe I might be exaggerating a little bit, but his writing style reminds me a little bit of Tom Clancy. Kind of. Not 100%, but it reminds me a little bit of Tom Clancy in the sense of mystery. And you don't know who done it and all that. Okay, like I was saying, Justice League America 7, it was so good. Well, and the best part about this specific comic book or issue is Lex Luthor. This is not a Justice League America book. This is Lex Luthor book. And the way that he wrote Lex Luthor, it was just amazing. I mean, it was just like, yes, that's the Lex Luthor that I remember. That's the one. I was like, in my mind, I was like, welcome back, Lex Luthor. And it was so good. The thing is that, well, he's in prison. We all know that he's in prison. And then finally, he managed to be free. To drop the charges against him and this and that. And then he reads on the newspaper that Superman's being accused of manslaughter. And Lex Luthor is not too happy about it. Well, he's happy in a way. Well, yes, finally, Superman is in trouble. But it was not done by Lex Luthor. So Lex Luthor is not too happy about it. Actually, he's not happy because it was not done by him. Because Lex Luthor is the type of character that he reminds me a little bit of Darkseid. Kind of like he's a proud, like if I'm going to do something bad, I want to do that bad thing. I don't want anybody else to do it for me. I want to do it. That's how Lex Luthor is. It's kind of like Darkseid. So after that, we also have the body of Dr. Light is on Argus, and some shadows. People talking on the shadows, you know, kind of in the background, which is the league of the forgot the name of it. It's the league of the bad guys. Sorry if I forgot the name. I don't have the comic book here to remind me. Well, they're still behind of everything what's going on, but seems like Dr. Light, he's dead but not dead. Kind of like they are about to activate his body, or it's going to explode. I have no idea what's going to happen, but it says, well, Dr. Light's body is ready to activate. And they say, yes, it's ready. And then some lady shows up saying, Plastique is here. Plastique, I never heard that name before. I don't know if that's a new character for the new 52, or it's been an old character that never been used, or been a lot of years that had never have been used. Just there, Plastique is here. Some woman. So I had to search on the internet who's that Plastique is. Maybe it's a new character, I don't know. So let's see what else. After that, yes, and then the team of Superman, they go after Dr. Psycho. And they finally find Dr. Psycho. And Dr. Psycho, he just, I don't know, just a short guy. Big head, short guy, you know. Reminds me of this from this movie, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Igor. Reminds me of Igor without the hunchback. So they finally find Dr. Psycho. And they're talking and this and that, and Dr. Psycho managed to avoid Superman to attack him with his mental power and stuff, kind of like Professor X, kind of, but the DC version. So Superman cannot do anything with Dr. Psycho. So then this guy shows up. Actually, he showed up, he was there. And then came Martian Manhunter and grabbed Dr. Psycho. Tried to read his mind and say, look, if he has something to do with it, I will know. But in the end, Dr. Psycho had no idea what happened. He had no idea what was going to happen. Yes, he was sent to that country where Shazam was in the first place. But he doesn't know why. He said, well, look, the league of the bad guys sent me over there, but they never called me back. He was kind of like the patsy. That's what it is. Dr. Psycho, he was the patsy. So he was friend. That's what it is. So all this time that we thought, at least I thought, there was Dr. Light. So, not Dr. Light, Dr. Psycho. Well, it's not Dr. Psycho because Dr. Psycho, he's a patsy. So here we go back to the mystery again. So we're back to the mystery where who done it. Because right now I have no idea who's responsible of making Superman to do what he did. Which now in the story you start to make you think a little bit that Superman was actually some reason he got to lose control and he actually killed it, not by someone else's control. Just right there between the lines you can tell. So it's not Dr. Psycho. Then from there we move where Pandora, she has an interview with Lex Luthor. Now that's the best part. Pandora and Lex Luthor. It was so sweet. You got Lex Luthor in one corner and you got Pandora on the other. And they were talking, they back and forth. And Pandora said, look, I want you to open the box. Pandora wants to give the box to Lex Luthor. Because accordingly, Lex Luthor, he's the bad guy, he's the bad guy of the baddest. So, just right there when Lex Luthor was going to grab the box, which I was happy. I was thinking, well, maybe Lex Luthor is the bad guy, and he will open the box, and then he will turn into something, and the story will continue, or whatever. No. Just right on that right moment, when Lex Luthor was going to grab the box, when Wonder Woman shows up, and with her lasso, pull the box away from Lex Luthor. I was like, come on. I mean, can you just wait one panel? You know? So, and then Wonder Woman grabs the box, and she got transformed. Kind of like possessed the same way as Superman. But Superman, actually, he did transform to anything. But Wonder Woman, she transformed to some other woman. I mean, same woman, but she ended up with a giant sword. And we all know that, with a giant sword. And Wonder Woman says, well, I got the box now. So the box, now Wonder Woman is possessed by the box. Now whether Wonder Woman is going to be will happen to her the same thing that happened to Superman, no idea. But one thing for sure is that, Wonder Woman, she did not open the box. She did not open it. So Lex Luthor didn't have a chance to touch the box. So maybe on the next issue we get to see Lex Luthor, he will open the box. So I don't know. I mean, that's the mystery. Still there. Just like this movie, The Usual Suspects. You got all the suspects, you have all the suspects just like the movie. That you don't know who's the bad guy or who's the guilty one till the end of the movie. Well, the same thing happened with this Trinity Wars. And that's what gets on my nerve of Jeff Jones. In a nice way. Is that it's just like, I want some more. So I now have to wait a whole week. I gotta wait, well, not a full week, but at least, 5 days. So, Trinity Wars, Justice League, issue 7, part 4, for me is a 5 out of 5. Because there's a lot of twists. I mean, after reading part 3, you thought, well, that part 4 is going to be more or less continuing the same storyline. But no, on this issue you have a couple of twists on the story, or some unexpected turns on the story. And that's what got me like, I want some more. I want to read the next chapter. I want to read chapter 5. But now I have to wait till next week. So what can I do? Just drink coffee and wait. So, Justice League America, issue 7, part 4 of the Trinity Wars, for me is a 5 out of 5. Because it was so good. And what I like, it was about Lex Luthor and the two story twists, twist on the story that I was not expecting that at all. So if you're not reading Trinity Wars and you don't want, you should, if you can get the comic books now, get them. Forget the tie-ins. Actually, you don't need to. But if you don't want to get it, buy it when it comes out in trade, because believe me, it's good. So issue part 5 for me is going to be excellent. So, well, that's it, guys. This is it. I hope that you like it. Till later. Bye.